Come along with us as we discuss what we're excited for and what we're hopeful for from Funko in 2025.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. My name is Taylor.
And my name is Jeremy. And today we thought it'd be fun because we're kind of coming to the end of 2024, which is crazy to say. Well, yeah, we are. I guess it's not a kind of.
We're about there.
Who knows? Well, never mind. That's too dark. Yeah, we're coming up to 2025. It's crazy to even say that out loud, but we thought it'd be fun to kind of like go through. I like to do like last year we did quite a few like end of year things, like what we accomplished and like what we were looking forward to, I guess, and stuff. Yeah. So we're not gonna do like a.
Did I do it last year with you?
No,
I was gonna say I haven't been doing it this.
Yeah, it was all me. It was probably all really boring and really. Hey guys, well, I'm excited for 2024. I'm making fun of myself. Other people can do it. I can do it too. Yep. But yeah, we thought it'd be fun to talk about things that we're excited for Funko and things we're hoping for from Funko.
Kind of like a wish list, I suppose.
Yeah, like a 2025 wish list. Yeah. That works. I like that. But first we were going to run through a few. So we asked on Instagram what some of you are kind of hoping for in 2025. So I figured we'd run through a few of those just to see what you guys think of the likelihood of getting some of this stuff is. Some of it's already announced, like it was already announced after the question was asked. So Lexi wants to see a Sailor Moon soda cooler.
I think that would be really cool.
That'd be really...
I think they'd be so fun to open and like the different chases that they could do with those.
So cool. Sailor Moon is it anime? I don't know anything about Sailor Moon. Like, I know they're all named after the planets. And then they're all...
I feel like a lot of people might regard Sailor Moon like they do Pokemon. Like it's technically... But... People have watched anime, Sailor Moon like on different like
Cartoon Network or something like that. Yeah. Like, see, I don't know. I've never seen Sailor Moon. I would imagine it's an anime.
I've seen bits and pieces, but it's been a long time.
It's an old show. A Sailor Moon cooler would be cool. What I was thinking is there an anime cooler? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
There's a Ninja Turtles. There's Power Rangers. There's Stranger Things. X-Men.
Peanuts,
Scooby-Doo.
Is there a Marvel? Is just a Marvel one?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm just trying to think in my head.
No, I don't think that
there's not
many out there.
So there's not an anime cooler. So that would be cool.
There's not even a Disney one. That would be cool. Like a Disney Princess one.
Oh, Disney Princess cooler would be sweet. I personally think the coolers are fantastic. I think there's a lot of options. Sailor Moon would be one that you could do.
Oh, yeah.
There's plenty of characters you could make a cooler. I think it would sell very well. I personally think any anime cooler would sell pretty well, as long as the chases are good. Yeah. That's it. But I just thought of another cooler that'd be really fun. An ad icons cooler.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be...
I mean, there's already a lot of
chases
sodas.
Could be like the different variants of like the cereals or like whatever it is. Like
like how the Yummy Mummy and the Frankenberry, like they're different. They have different themes.
Like even like.
Because you could do. There's plenty of ad icons.
Yeah, those would be cool. So really, more coolers.
So cool. Lexi wants a Sailor Moon cooler, but any coolers would be cool to see more of.
Any coolers would be so cooler.
I think we both said that joke multiple times.
I don't know if I have.
You did. You just didn't catch it.
Maybe.
I don't know.
All right.
But yeah, Brian wanted to do the real Ghostbusters, he said. I don't know much about the Ghostbusters. Brian's obsessed with them. But they just announced the Pops. So he's excited for that.
The original OG movies and
it said real Ghostbusters, so I don't know if it was like a cartoon or something.
I don't know what the real means.
I don't know what the real means either, but it's significant, I guess. Okay. So Logan wants more Scooby-Doo characters.
That would be cool.
That would be neat. I would love another Scooby-Doo cooler. We were supposed to get a Velma soda, and they canceled it.
Yeah.
So maybe that means that they're planning one. I don't know. Yeah. We'll talk a little bit more about that later as we go, too, like the soda stuff. There is also the NFTs that are coming out. There's quite a few new characters for the NFTs. Yeah. But yeah, it'd be fun just like normal pops that anyone can buy of newer, like different Scooby-Doo characters.
Yeah, those would be cool.
So that would be fun. And then Chris Fresh Finds wants, I think it's Don to Don. I'm not sure.
That does sound familiar.
I think it's that because I just heard it in a video.
I'm just trying to figure out your handwriting.
What do you mean my handwriting? It says it's either Dan to Dan or Don to Don. I think it's Don to Don.
I think that sounds more because you said an anime, right?
It's an anime, yeah.
It's probably Don to Don.
I know. I'm pretty sure Anthony said it's kind of weird. Maybe I'm getting them mixed up, but I'm pretty sure he said it's...
I've never heard of it.
Apparently, it's like all the rage right now.
Oh, well, maybe we gotta watch it.
Yeah, so we might have to give it a shot. Also, I just realized I never put the Christmas tree in the right spot. That's going to bother me now that I know it's there. I don't know. I just saw it out the corner of my eye. I was like, that's going to irritate me. It's like sometimes I forget that Tails falls over, and we'll be doing a video, and then I'll edit it later, and Tails is like face down, like oops, sorry. So he wants to see that, and then Eminence in the Shadow, which must be another anime.
Sounds very anime.
Very, very anime.
It sounds cool.
It sounds really cool.
It sounds intriguing.
Yeah. But we already agreed to watch Bleach. We got to finish Bleach.
Yep.
I vote we don't watch a single new anime until we finish Bleach.
Including the Thousand Year Blood War?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen that either, so I'm excited.
I'm excited too. But those were some of them that you guys suggested as cool ideas. So now we'll get into our excited for list is very small because they've already been announced. Solo Leveling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
I'm very excited for that.
Do you want to do the other one? Or I guess we should have done it the other way around because you haven't seen Kaiju number 8.
No, I haven't.
Yeah. I'm really excited for Kaiju number. You need to watch it. It's so
I've seen bits and pieces, and what I have seen, it's a really good anime. But I love Solo Leveling. I've read, I don't know if it's technically called a manga because it's not Japanese, it's Korean.
Oh, interesting.
So, but I've read that whole thing like 3 times maybe, and it's so good, and the anime has really done it justice. Like the art style of it and just the attention to detail, and like nothing's been missed really. It's just really good.
Honestly, we sat down to start watching it because she found out that the first season was coming out, and I watched the first couple episodes, and it's so, the art is so good. It's so fast, but like it doesn't feel blurry. You know how sometimes when there's really fast motion,
it is very clean. Like
the artwork is spot on. It is personally, it's my 2024 anime. Like it's the best one to me that came out in 2024.
It's fantastic.
So there's gonna be chases. I think there's a few chases announced for both Kaiju number 8 and Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm excited to see what they choose for those, because...
Didn't
you say there's going to be an egress?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
The egress is going to be awesome.
I hope it's like a 6-inch.
Oh, yeah.
A 6-inch egress. Or even...
And I hope that the... I don't know what one I would prefer. Maybe like the common being like the shadow form, and then the chase being like the red form, maybe. I don't know.
I'd have to check if there was a chase announced for Egress. I know there's one for Jinwoo. Is that? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously there's a chase for him.
Yeah, and I'm excited. I hope it's like, well, who knows what it could be. It could be metallic.
Don't.
But yeah, Kaiju number 8.
That would hurt me.
There's a few chases for Kaiju number 8 too that I'm excited for. I love that show.
It looks
You should watch it.
Yeah, I need to see more of it. His kaiju form is really cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. And it has just enough of like that over the top anime like overreactions that I love. It's super funny. Mm-hmm. Like when he turns into a kaiju the first time and like he learns he doesn't realize how strong he is. Yeah. So he's like breaking stuff. It's just funny. But yeah, and then the other thing that we would love to see more of in 2025 obviously is more sodas.
More sodas.
It's been rumored that they're waiting until 2025 to release more. I know they switched up a lot of things with like their manufacturing and like there's some political stuff with like tariffs and stuff like shipments and stuff. So I know they've been working, or at least the rumor is that they've been working on switching to a different supplier or whatever. However, so all I want is more. So I just want to get more sodas.
I do love getting sodas and all the different ones, and yeah, I think they'd be fun.
Yeah, I don't really think there's much to talk about with that.
No, just
but it's sodas. Like
I'm good
new
for
sodas, like not going on Whatnot and finding someone selling sealed sodas that have already been released. Like we want new, exciting sodas. We had a few this year, but nothing crazy. We had some good sodas released, but nothing. We just want more. But I would say also we want more, but not a ton.
Yeah,
like space them out.
Yeah, and like counts, like with piece counts.
Low piece counts, yeah.
That would be more exciting. Like it makes the hunt for them more exciting, and like when you pull the chase, it makes it even more exciting.
I mentioned that. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I mentioned that in when I talked about the Stranger Things cooler. I forget what video I talked about it, but I really liked that it was 5,000 pieces.
Yeah.
That's a low piece count. I like that. And I think that more of them should be... I personally think all sodas should be under 10,000 pieces.
Yeah.
Like total.
Yeah.
10,000.
Because then you get the ones like, I know like what Naruto is like...
Oh, it's a ton.
It's like you just see those and you're like, that's not exciting. Because they're everywhere.
Yeah, and then they sit in your box of Whatnot sodas and
forever.
They're the last one chose.
Forever.
Sometimes I even feel bad putting them in a chase game. Like, that's going to be the last one bought. Even if it is the chase, it's like, it's just not desirable because there's so many of them. Okay. You ready for the other list now?
Yeah.
Hoping for 2025. So these are things that we would like to see based on what we enjoy collecting.
We could have gone on forever, like just thinking about things that we would love to see, but we're giving you just a small few to start out with.
Mm-hmm. You can start. If you can find
I guess my biggest one would be like book pops. Like not old like classical books or what, like the newer books that maybe haven't been adapted to movies, but I feel like that's got to be hard because you have to take the description and probably run it by the author but I think for some things it would be so worth it.
You could do okay,
I'm sorry. The ACOTAR books.
Yeah, you get some pretty interesting pops.
Oh my gosh.
I'm kidding.
Well, you probably would, for one. But, those would be so popular. So popular. And people who don't collect Funko Pops, who are, bookies, would buy them even.
The thing with a lot of well-written books, though, is that you can put on paper if they describe a character the right way. Yeah. Like the first books that I thought of was Aragon. And I would not make Aragon movie pops. That sucked. It's the worst movie ever. But the books pops, the dragons are described in detail. The characters are described in detail. Your ACOTAR books, I'm sure, are...
described in detail. But,
even Wheel of Time.
I mean,
it's a show now.
That is a show now. But, I just think it would be so cool, books that are out there, and it would give them more recognition.
Mm-hmm.
And it would bring the characters to life more. Like the people who are like, man, I wish someone would just adapt this into a movie or a show. But just to have a figure of it would be really cool.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
I think a lot of people outside of the Funko world would even buy those ones.
I think you're right. I think authors would love it. Imagine bringing a pop to a author signing. Like, how cool would that be? Like,
that would be fun.
You could even do pops of authors, like Christopher Paolini.
There you go. That's cool too.
Well, sure, I guess.
It might be J.K. Rowling and whoever, all the popular ones, but that's my first one.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good one. The first one I thought of was, as far as I know, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe there are any Tarzan pops.
I've never seen them.
I've never seen one. I thought maybe there was a Tantor, but I could not find it. I've never. So I would love to make it a broader discussion. Tarzan or any like 90s shows or movies, specifically cartoons. Because there's a lot of, there are pops. Like there's Wild Thornberry Pops. There's Rugrats and Hey Arnold.
I think recess ones would be cool if there's not any.
There might be a few recess, but like...
I do actually think there are.
Yeah, but
I
want more of them.
Yeah.
Like, what about Small Soldiers Funko Pops? That's a great movie. I bet if I watched it now, I would turn it off. But it's not a cartoon, but like those old, I can't even say classics because I don't think Small Soldiers is a classic, but I don't think anybody probably even knows what it is, but I loved it. I just want more of those like 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Like there are some out there, like there's Gargoyles Pops, I'm trying to think of, I'm just trying to rattle them off without, I didn't write down any specific ones except for Tarzan, but Tarzan was like my movie, like that in the soundtrack best.
Oh, the soundtrack is amazing. It's the best Disney
soundtrack. Top 3 soundtracks when it comes to vocals, like singing. I'm not talking music, like a score.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, more Tarzan, and then like a Bug's Life.
Yeah,
there's not a ton. There's a ton of Bug's Life characters, like just those classic.
I mean, there are a few Bug's Life ones.
Yeah, there's Flick and Ada.
Heimlich.
Heimlich's overdone. Yeah. There's a lot of Heimlich Pops. There might be a Hopper.
I'm pretty sure there is the princess. Like
Princess Ada.
Yeah.
Oh, the little
girl too. Yeah, the little.
What was her name? I don't remember. Anyways, it doesn't matter. That's my first one.
So the next one on my list would probably be Bluey. I love watching Bluey. It is, I swear, it's more of a parents' show that kids enjoy watching too. Because just watching it, man, sometimes it does make you think, like, maybe I need to play a little bit more like that. Maybe I need to get more creative and, like, just the scenarios of, like, parenting life and, like, the silly things that kids do and get themselves into. Like, it's just a fun show. And if you haven't watched Bluey, even if you don't have any kids, go watch Bluey. You will not regret it.
It's a fantastic show.
But those Pops would be great.
And the Bluey characters already kind of look like Funko Pops.
Yeah, they do.
So,
yeah.
Like, they have the big eyes and
you could do so many different, like, variants and, like, chases, like, all the different ways that they dress up and, like...
Oh, it would be a lot of...
so many things that you could do with Bluey.
Basically, this video is our interview to become the next, like, designer assistant for Funko.
There we go. Come on, we've got ideas.
I have quite a few ideas in my head that I would love. Okay. The other one that I would like to see more of, well, not more of, just more, like...
At all.
To start, would be Pokemon trainers. We have so many Pokemon Pops. We have a million Pikachus.
Yeah.
And Bulbasaur and Squirtle and Charmander. And there's no Pokemon trainers. I don't know if it's a licensing thing or what it is. I know Pokemon is very protective of their license. So it could be just something with that. But I would love at least the original, like Ash, Misty, and Brock, and a Giovanni.
Nurse Joy, and like just why not?
And the gym leaders.
The one guy that they're always going up against. He's another trainer. He's got like Gyarados or something.
Oh, Blue? Like they're rivals?
Yeah, like other trainers, I guess. Like they're
because their rival changes.
Was more in like the original.
Because there's Red and Blue, and then there's Gary.
Oh, I think it's Gary.
Gary is a rival.
But like even like
Professor
characters
Oak.
like that. What's the officer? Jenny?
Jenny. Yeah. Brock has a crush on her.
Oh yeah. He has a crush on everybody.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. But that was another one for me, was Pokemon trainers. Yeah. They could do a lot of different stuff. They could just keep them simple.
Yeah.
and do one of each. I'd be okay with that. They could do a moment with Giovanni with Persian in his chair. That would be really cool. Mm-hmm. I just want different Pokemon Pops besides just Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, while we're talking about Pokemon, Funko, you messed up Gengar big time. That Gengar is... I'm still going to buy it, but it looks not good. Yeah. But, excuse me, had me choked up there. Gengar's like one of my top 3 Pokemon. Yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness.
I thought it was funny that Gasselcast did a video about the Gengar.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, they basically said the same thing.
What did you do?
It's awful.
My next one, I think we've talked about this before when we did some Lord of the Rings stuff. Mm-hmm. But I would love to see a specific soda of Sauron from Rings of Power, but having the common chase of Haldir and Anatar. That would be so cool because they're completely 2 different molds.
Yeah.
2 different characters, if you want to say it that way. And just like, I think it would be so cool. And the actor, I can't remember his name. Josh, help me out here.
Yeah, Josh probably knows.
He did such a good job portraying Sauron and really brought him to life. So I would love to see some sort of Funko product put out of his character. Like,
I'm surprised we haven't had an announcement for just Rings of Power Pops in general.
Well, because more Lord of the Rings ones have been announced.
That's true.
They're
maybe
super cool.
They are really cool.
We're falling behind.
We are. I did order another one though, coming soon.
Weren't we like one away from having like it complete, and then they're like, these are announced, and these are announced, and now we're like,
oh, now we're so
behind,
far behind.
Like
we were the box
behind.
Lunch. That box lunch Sauron.
That was the last one.
The last one we needed. Yeah. Now we need a bunch. But yeah, that would be really cool. Mm-hmm. And then another one for me would be more Horizon Zero Dawn machines.
Yeah.
We have down here, we have the Watcher and we have the Thunderjaw, but they didn't do anything else other than those. And I doubt we'll ever get it because the game's been out for a while. I mean, they are doing a third one, but it's an older...
It would be cool to have a 6-inch of the like long neck looking one.
I wouldn't mind a 10-inch of that one.
Oh yeah, that would be cool too. Yeah, that would be cool. There are so many.
Or an 18-inch even.
Hey.
I mean, I'm just saying, I want more Horizon Zero Dawn machines. I don't care which ones. There's so many awesome ones in the game, and they look really good.
Yep.
In Funko Pop form. There's not really much more for characters that they could do.
Yeah, they could do a few of them.
Aloy and more different armor or something.
Yeah. Some of the people that she comes across and does work with.
I'm trying to think. It's been a while since I played it, so the king, the sun king that she helps.
Yeah, there's a few different ones that you could do.
Yeah.
And then my last one would be Yona of the Dawn Funko Pops. Mm-hmm. Such a good one season of the anime is fantastic, but the whole manga is just, it's so good. I would love to see it.
Honestly, so would I. It's more like a romance. A romance. Why did I say it like that? A romance. It's more like a romantic anime with action built into it.
Yeah, it's like I always have a hard time describing like what genre to put it in, I guess.
It's like finding love through trial.
Well, I guess.
But it's also
it's not even geared towards the love story though. Like that's almost a side thing. It's
so like friendship.
Yona is trying to save her country from the person who is going to like destroy it basically, and like just she has to go out and find the 4 dragons, and she finds out that she's significant to them, and they just go around helping different like tribes and stuff, and it's just like it's very actiony.
It is. It's good.
And like the dragons are super cool, and they're all great characters. Every one of them is a really good character.
The same English voice actor that voices All Might voices General Hux. Is that Hawk? Oh, no, that's Star Wars. Hux.
General Hawk.
General Hawk. He's really cool.
You always say it.
I know, because I get him mixed up with the crappy guy from Star Wars, the new trilogy.
Yeah, but those are all my wish lists.
I think it's a good list.
Yeah.
Let us know. We're going to wrap it up. But let us know like some of the stuff that you're excited for coming into 2025, and then some of the stuff that you're also hoping for as well. There's a lot of stuff that can be hoped for, but will it become a reality? We're going to find out.
See.
But yeah, we're excited. We're really looking forward to everything that has been announced and more to come.
Yeah.
So here's to crazily saying 2025 is right around the corner.
Yeah.
It's nuts. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like it, subscribe to the channel. Remember to be kind to each other.
Remember to smile.
And just have a good day.